A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's an option play right side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st and 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning left is their running back. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The kick by Hopkins is good, and that will add to their score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They run it again with Bigsby. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They go play action here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Big gain downfield. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Headed out right. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They give to Barkley, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Hurts. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Cowboy 80. Track at 60. 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cadet. Warrior 70.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's taken in by Lamb. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. A give up the gut to Bigsby. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Zach Bond with the tackle. Again, it's Bigsby. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally... Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pushing for the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys face a 4-point deficit. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Returning in from the 16. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A give right side, here's Bigsby. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Sending a receiver left. 2nd and 10 now. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing now off play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Rapid. 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Bronco.
Slot man motioned over.
Check go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No contact. No contact.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Goddard makes the catch. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
73, 73, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
63. Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hurts throwing again. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's Hurts. That's complete, here's Brown. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
63.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Track at 60. Go.
They go play action here. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, then those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Carry here for Bigsby. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Bigsby. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Come 19. Have the 60. Have the 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down, ball at the 36.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, set. Smash, smash.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
Hawk, 70,
line.
Hawk,
A
70
gain
range,
of 2
70 range.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
From the 34. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60, chap 60, chap 60. Check go.
Here's a throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
At the 4-yard line.
Rocco 80. Ready?
Dobbins. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
42, Cowboys 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Broncos, tracking 60. Set up.
Airing it out to start this drive. He fires one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he's stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's got Smith. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw, Hurts. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Head the street. Head 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's Lamb running slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just one. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Cardinal, 8, Panther 11, come 19, come 19.
Now looking to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 19. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
19,
The Cowboys will line up for point conversion.
This is caught. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, check.
Running left, this is Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. Hurts to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Track at 60. 19 Lion. Check. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Check smash.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
18, Pioneer. 70 range. Hurt.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36.
19 tight. Ready. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler.
Throwing it again here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Silver, set.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles go up by 19.
Cowboys 43. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hook.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now. They kick the running back in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days with more time than normal coming up between games.